Hi. It's me, Jeanette, Jandapanda Treasures. That's not a lot of color. I need color. All right, let me mute. There we go. There we go. All muted on that end. So let me know about the level. I'm not sure if there's anything I can do on my end. Um, I do put on lipstick on a regular basis, so yeah, that's annoying. So anyway, if you're just tuning in or you just started from the beginning, um, you can put this on fast forward to catch up, and you can see what pieces of jewelry have been missed. Um, and they are anything that's missed is usually a buy it now. I usually start off with a. I do like buy it nows because I can speed up the show, but sometimes I'm showing newer pieces, and I want to give you guys a chance. I mean, it just kind of depends on you know who's in the chat. I know there's several other shows going on, and you might miss a few things, but it's all good. This becomes a video, and things become available after the show. So just email me, jandapanda@comcast.net. And make sure you put YouTube in the subject in caps. The reason being is I've been getting a lot of spam. Now I've been working my email, throwing things in the spam folders so that the algorithm will recognize these things as spam, so I get less and less and less spam emails. But I guess I must have opened an email in Pandora's box. So, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, make sure you hit the like button. If you're watching it as a video or if you're just tuning in, hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed. It should say subscribed on the little tab. And what else? But just double check, because sometimes, either we accidentally hit, hi Judy, how are you? Sometimes we accidentally hit the subscribe button, and we ended up being unsubscribed. So just make sure that you're subscribed. And yeah, I have a few new things, just a few. And what else? So what's going on, Judy? It's just you and me right now. I have some newer pieces to me. I mean, they're this pair of Hong Kong earrings. This is a very inexpensive vintage acrylic. Storms, oh my gosh. Yeah, it's been a really weird weather pattern, happening. Look at those pretties. My mom saw these and she goes, ooh, those are nice. My mom is 90 and she loves her clip-ons. So usually she goes through, if I'm not going to sell these again, she'll go through the clip-ons and pick out the ones she likes. She's amassed quite a jewelry or earring selection. These are cute too. And yeah, the storms are awful. Okay, these are more blue, and these are not. These are also Hong Kong. Yeah, yeah. Well, and it's also the vibration. It's not probably not so much, the vibration and the sounds, especially if you're having thunderstorms. It's not good for any dogs really. So look at those. I like those. I have these. They're called. This is MB. San Francisco. Let me take a screenshot and I can get you the correct correct brand. These are brass. And let me put, I think it's M. Bates. I'll double check. San Francisco. Okay, let's see. Let me see. MB. But they're pierced. It comes up. I think it's M. Bates, San Francisco. And that's these with the little knot in the center. I can take those out, take a better look. I also came across this. I did do a screenshot on this, a Google Lens search, and it took me to Amazon Canada. And I chose not to enter because I didn't want to switch my Amazon to Canada. So, but apparently you can only get this one in Canada. These appear to be glass, and they glow. I don't know if you can see it. It's hard to tell. I know the threads glow, but so do some of the stones. I believe they're glass. Let's double check. They feel like, oh, wait a minute. Wait. These might not be glass. They're probably acrylic. But again, you can only get this from Amazon Canada. I think it's current, but it's cool. And I have a new selection of Aurora Borealis. Right here. Two of these are White House Black Market. This one's on a chain, and it feels like leaded crystal. There's these, let's see. The rest of these are opera length, I believe. Yeah, there's 3 opera lengths. I've got like a kind of a bluish, a gray, and a pink in there. And this one just happens to be on a chain. And what else? Let this lamp out of the way. I got lots and lots of goodies. I have this AB set, pink and white. So I've got the necklace, and I've got the bracelet. The bracelet has some stones missing, easily replaced. I probably can even do that myself. And then, of course, the matching. Well, they're not matching. I'm going to call this a marriage to those other two, but pink AB clip-ons. And let me know if you want to hear the story about Aurora Borealis. I do. I have more. I think I've shown these, you know, these in one of my last lives or videos. I also have this one, an oil slick. This is a triple strand, but I like the bicone on this one. And so how's everybody's Saturday? I also have opera length blue. I have double strand. Oh yeah, I've got a lot of this oil slick stuff. These are the earrings and such. I could possibly put together a set. Now these are just beads, but they're glass. I mean, you can wear it as a bracelet, you know, but there's a bracelet, triple strand bracelet, and I love these climbers. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Stone. 2 stones fell out of here. I don't like it. Yeah, I think they belong in here. So I gotta save those. Save them and put them. in here. And then, yeah, I even got some replacement crystals. I ordered replacement Swarovski crystals, vintage Swarovski crystals, just to have them. What didn't make any sense? Round crystal flat necklace. Look at those. I have several of these, standard Aurora Borealis, and then these with the oil sticks. Look, did you sell the round crystal flat necklace? I don't see anything close to that around here. Okay, so I gotta hang on to this stuff. It's okay, Judy. You'd be surprised what makes sense to me. You know, it's fine. You know, being in a storm is no fun. I also have this. This is brass. This is cool. They look like little circles. Oh, you mean the Austrian one? That's sold. Yeah, that's sold. This is a little large. The Austrian crystal clear. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The bezel sets. This one needs a bath, but you know. What else? Oh, some more. This one looks like somebody made this out of, you know, vintage beads. Nice opera length. Pretty. I know I'm showing a lot of Aurora Borealis, but it just happens to be what's on top. I got more bracelets and such, but we don't have to look at those. Oh, this is the reason why I got the Swarovskis. I bought this Heidi Doss, and it's missing 1, 2, 3, 4 Swarovskis, small ones down here. And I thought, how am I going to do that? So I went on eBay, and I got some 2mm. They're not here yet, but I got some 2mm Swarovski crystals to put in there. So, and this one even has a price tag on it of $135. But I didn't pay that. Not at all. So, and this one kind of has like does it have a festoon style to it? Let's see. Let's see what kind of style this is. Because sometimes, you know, they add a little bit more for draping. But I'm going to wait until I get those crystals to, you know, do maintenance on it. Okay, let's see how this goes. This is more of a fall-winter piece. So you'll be seeing this coming back later in the fall. But yeah, I need to get those replaced. Got lots of, oh, here's, these are fun. I love acrylic. This feels like there's some glass, there's glass on here. This is a quadruple strand. It does need a wipe down. It's not overly filthy. But this also has some glass in it. And I like these because that looks like Givre glass, which is a French glass. Are these glass? No. Well, yeah, they are glass. There's quite a bit of glass on here, I should say. If you see anything, Judy, let me know. I'll put up a price. This one has a mark on it called Japan. Okay, this just needs to be sometimes you just have to like thread it through a few times just to get that to straighten out on the ends. Let me see how that works. Yeah, it's still a little, what you have to do is you have to go like this. There we go. So what's happening here? Haps. What's the haps? Okay. There we go. It might be because maybe some of the beads, the little beads are missing. That it, oh, this needs a restring right there. That should be easy enough to do. The problem is restringing it to match the tension on the other strands. Restringing to me is a maintenance thing. As you know, as long as you catch it before it breaks. So that's why it's laying funny. So I'll just put that down. Put down the necklace. Oh, we got some really cool Monets. These are vintage clip-ons. Those are cool. I like those. Here's the back. It's a little dirty, but it's mostly dust, grimy dust. I think what I might do is I might put some of these through the Sonic, although these Monets I wouldn't put in the Sonic because that'll just pop out. I got a new Sonic that actually disinfects. You can use it for, you know, your toothbrushes, your glasses. And then these cutie patooties. Oh my God, these are Coros. These are adorable. Next week I'll be on, but just let me know if you want Saturday or Sunday because I'm pretty much open next weekend that I can tell. This is pretty. These look like the clear ones are glass. This looks like it may have been, well, maybe not. Let's see, look at the ends. This does not look like a restring. These are really cool. Opera length blue with the blue glass. These are not glass. Those are acrylic, the lighter blue ones, but the other ones are all glass. And since it has a clasp, you can possibly wrap it around 3 times. Oh. Ooh, this actually has one of those. This has the kind that has the little tab there. I wonder how old this is, but it's in excellent condition. 1, 2. Yeah, you can do this 3 times because of the clasp. Oh, you're cooking? What are you making? I love cooking. It's amazing. Once I retired, I go, I'm going to cook. I've been doing more and more dinners. Because my husband's, he's like a meat and potatoes kind of guy. So it's usually just meat and potatoes or chili or spaghetti. He can do all that. He just, I tend to be more creative and using, you know, changing things up. This one has one of those, like, sometimes they call them boring food. Here, this has one of those I don't know, 1920s, 1930s style clasp, but I've never seen one in this kind of, you know, silver tone metal. But it's got this kind of clasp. That's interesting. And it doesn't look like it's a restring. Oh, hey. Asking with a pink necklace. Well, it's got some issues, Miss Judy. It needs like some severe maintenance. It needs to be, you know, complete oil change, tune up, if you will. It's not damaged. I mean, it just needs a little bit of cleaning. It's got, I noticed it had a break in the string and somebody tied it together. Where did I see that? But it's got the beautiful givre glass on it. Hi, Pamela. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought Judy was asking. But so if you are, oh, on the blue one? Okay, let's check this one out some more. I want to show you where the issue is. I think it's on this one. Is it on this one? So it's not laying right because it looks like somebody, it got broke, the string broke, and it's tied in here somewhere. I think I just showed it backing up. So, but there is some glass in here, like these pieces here, which they look like givre to me, and it's also got these really pretty pink ones here. I will put up a price on this, and then I'll get the blue one out. So I can do let's do a starting bid on this one of, I'll do a starting bid of 16 on this. It's got some work that needs to be done. You know, I don't know if, you know, these are, and you know, if it's out of, oh, look at this glass. I don't know, do you think those might be Murano? This is a Japan, and I know Japan early on used a lot of Murano glass in their vintage jewelry. So yeah, this is Japan. But this is something that I would, oh, well, yeah, this is great for repurposing. My goodness, the glass on this is just incredible. And like I said, I've known that I've had a few Japan pieces that actually used Murano beads. So, but it's, you know, it probably had a paper tag on it or something. Yeah, going once, going twice, fair warning. And Pamela, I usually hang on to these until you maybe reach $100 for free shipping, or free shipping up to $8, or if you want to wait a couple of weeks to build up on your shipping, just let me know if you need this right away, because I just like to help people save money, and I have no control over the post office other than maybe saving, you know, if you're not in a hurry. Yeah, if you're not in a hurry, I mean, keep it in your pocket, not theirs, is what my philosophy is. I always think, better in my pocket than yours, kind of thing. Yeah, I did a little mini sale for some sterling silver pendants, and I have some left, and so I might show you those after I show this beauty, this blue beauty here. So yeah, it's got this, I don't know, did they ever replicate these kinds of clasps? Because it's not a standard, it's, you know, the precursor to the, you know, spring ring that does that. I wish I could show you closer. but I've never seen it in this kind of condition. I mean, these, you know, I don't know, but these beads are beautiful, and it doesn't look like, there's kind of a way you can tell if it's been restrung or not, or, but I don't think it has. I mean, this was, if it's old, it's been in sealed packaging. I don't think any air has gotten to this if it's that old, but I don't know. They may have recreated these. All right, so let me get you a length on this. This is my tape measure. This has a 30-inch drop. And yeah, oh no, what's going on? Is that a problem? See this here? It's a double, I'm gonna see if it's snapped here somewhere. Nope. No, it's all double strung. It's just this kind of needs to be a little bit fiddled with. But it's also in the back. So let's do this one. And I like it when they're this long and they have a clasp so that you could do this. Starting bid on this one, I'll do 16 as well. These pale blue ones right here, those are acrylic, and then the rest are glass. Thank you, Judy. When I purchase jewelry, I always focus on the glass part, but I mean, sometimes you get stuff like this. This is for sale if anybody's interested. I like it. It goes with everything, you know, spring or summery. Anyway, going once, going twice. Fair warning, sold. Thank you so much. I just decided to go ahead. There's, you know, 4 people watching, one of which is me, because I'm on 2 screens. Thank you, Judy. Yeah, I think I might do some more of those videos, like, you know, discounted if you buy 3 items, because I have, you know, quite the collection of pendant necklaces, and those are really hard to show on a live, but if I do a video, then I could, you know, get it out there. All these. If you are interested in Aurora Borealis, let me know. I've got a selection of them here. There's 2 contemporary ones. White House Black Market. I think this may have been from a similar, you know, an estate where the person actually liked contemporary AB. These are, hey, Miss Heidi, how you doing? How's the weather there? I know Judy's got storms. I don't know if Pamela has storms. We're not having storms on the West Coast. And some people are just having horrible heat. So this is White House Black Market. This one's got a little bit more blue-gray to it. So I do have these available. These feel like good quality ABs, but again, contemporary. And what else have I got here? More AB. Put that in my AB file. Oh, this is a pretty bracelet. Do you have a name? Do you have a name, madam? Look at this. Oh my goodness. How pretty is she? And then she's got this safety with everything on it. Oh, she's so cute. And missing 2 stones on the clasp. Oh no, there's another one on this side. So missing 3 stones, but it's all on the clasp. Tiny little rhinestones, they were glued in, where these guys are prong set. Nothing from the prong set side is missing, which is good. Oh, you are? Okay. Seven inches. So this is, and you know, it's not difficult to find these blue rhinestones. I'll just finish it up on this one. Starting bid on this. Let's do a starting bid of, I'll do 16 again, because I can always find, I've got a whole box full of rhinestones. They look like they might be 2 millimeter, maybe larger. But I do have a collection of rhinestones, and I'm sure I have light blue. And I will, now are you interested in vintage Aurora Borealis or contemporary blue, pink, this kind of peacock oil slick kind? Yeah, let me know which direction I should go, because I've got pink, blue, oil slick. You can do a pass on this. This is available, and you can make a reasonable offer on this one. Earrings, bracelets, that kind of thing. In my pass pile so I don't lose it. Single strand, triple strand, double strand, I got it all. I have one on that's, I got actually a couple that are on chains. I've got this one, so this kind of dates it. It's got to be really close to 1955. Oh, okay. This is going to be the closest to 1955. AB didn't come out until 1955. And it looks like on this one, maybe a couple of the jump rings have been replaced, but maybe not. I don't know. But this is gorgeous. These feel like lead. And there's no marks on it. Let's get a measurement. This is probably going to be one of the more expensive ones because it's on a chain. And it's in really good shape. So hopefully the rest will be lower priced. I love Aurora Borealis. It's like magpie, you know. Magpies, they go after all the little sparkly stuff in the street to make their nest. So shortest is 15.5, longest is 18 inches. That's not bad. This is gorgeous. Let me get my bust. Come on, be a good girl. she's pretty. So yeah, it's kind of rare. I mean, not rare, but I mean, they're more difficult to find when they're on that little fine chain right there. So I think this one's closer to 1955 than most. Maybe it's better quality built. Maybe you'd find them in, you know, I or J Magnon's way back when, or Macy's or something like that. Okay, I'll show all of those. I'll put this one up so everybody knows where I'm coming from on this one. Like I said, this is going to be, you know, on the higher end just because of its condition and its age. I have a starting bid of $32 on this one. That's where I'm coming from on these guys. These older ones that are in really good shape. But on the other ones, I certainly am more, you know, more understanding about. Isn't that pretty? They feel like lead. They just feel beefier, these beads. I'll do a pass on that one, but we'll pull up the other ones I just showed. How about that? Yeah, this is really nice. Ooh, where did that go? Oh, it's in here. I just have to replace some stones in one of these bracelets. And I found another stone on there. Here's one that I have. This one I have, and yeah, I will take best offer on these things, so don't hesitate to. What's going on here? Not sure I care for. Oh, it's just a little strand. I don't know if this has been put together from two separate necklaces, but this is stunning. And I will give a better price on this. Those are pretty. Those are lovely. I originally had this at 28, but I will knock off. I'll get you a size on it. Starting bid. I'll do a starting bid of 22 on this. And let me get you a size. It's even, yeah, it's really cool. There's no maker's mark. And interestingly enough, thank you, Pam. Interestingly enough, Dior nor Swarovski's took a patent out on the AB partnership. 16.5 inches is the longest. The shortest is 14.5. I'll count this one down. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Pamela. Thank you. AB is just stunning. It's stunning. Okay, let's do these. You were asking about these, the contemporary ones. Let me pull this off, pink down. All right, these are White House Black Market, fully tagged. This one's more silvery. yeah, that was interesting that, you know, Swarovski nor Dior put a patent on the Aurora Borealis formula. This does have a little bit of an extension right there. This one has a drop of 26 inches. And this probably could be tripled. I don't know. Let's see what the drop is here. It's a stretch if it's going to be tripled, but it depends on your neck size. Okay, let's get this to where. Okay, so this is the silvery toned AB by White House Black Market. And here is the tag. You know what they look like. Yeah. Anyway, put this up. Starting bid will be, I'll do a starting bid of 16 on these. 16, and I could do a choice. I think they're both the same size. So it would be choice. Instead of putting them up individually, if you wanted one over the other, save some time. This is also White House Black Market. This one is more of a blue. And I think and feel free to make an offer. Reasonable offers are considered. Another 26-inch drop. So this is choice 16. Let's see what they look like on. I like playing with jewelry. Oh, great, Pamela, thank you. Here's this one. Yeah, these work together. Well, because of the same. I always say, don't be in a hurry. Oh, you'll take both? Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Both are sold to Pamela. Thank you so much. I have to put this in the pass pile. I can find it later. I should bring these bags over here. I didn't know this was empty. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Pretty, pretty blue. I don't know if this one is missing the hang tag on this. See how it's got like a little doodad there. This is blue, and then you need to look at the fasteners here. It's got the older fasteners, spring ring. Nice long AB blue. I have a silk knotted pink one here, so we'll look at that. "25-inch drop. 50 inches of beautiful crystal." This one looks like it's been tightly done, so it may be a restring. I'll do a starting bid. Let's do a starting bid of 14. Let's make this fun. But these are pretty. I have some more clear ones, or, you know, I have more oil slick. This one's a, is that a triple strand or is that two? Okay, so I got a double strand and a triple strand right here. And I also have this. This I believe to be acrylic lucite. So I have that. I'll bring that forward. We can pass on this, but again, feel if this is something that you really, really want, and you know, make me an offer, that would be great. Passing on that one. I'm just picking up the pace a little bit. Should probably run on these $14 or best offer 140BO. This one I'll just show you, well, I'll put this one up too, but these I believe to be acrylic, and some of them do glow under UV light. Length on this one, I'm trying to move stuff off my desk, so we will get this going. I did put this under UV light earlier. Get you an approximate length, because this has a curve to it. I found this on Google Lens as, so it's approximately 21 inches. I found this one on Google Lens, but it took me to Amazon Canada. So it's just hard to trace. Oh, you can kind of get an idea of where this estate may have, you know, come from. I know, Heidi, isn't that yeah, the candy dots on paper. This is definitely Summer Stunner. Summer Stunner. How about that? I'll put in a starting bid. We'll do a starting bid of, let's do a starting bid of 14 on this one. I don't know what the, you know, unless you have access to Amazon Canada, it's still pretty current. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's a fair price. And just want to show that, put a price on it. If anybody's watching later on, this is something to consider. And jewelry moves around in my office a lot, so I try and keep shows contained, maybe 1 week. So if somebody's watching this later, oh, this is definitely a color, yeah. Psychedelic Egyptian. Yeah, that's fun. It's fun. I like fun things. So, yeah, jewelry moves around in my office on a, you know, it's constantly evolving. So I try and keep things together for at least a week. I should be on until like 2 o'clock. So, but yeah, if you are picking, I'm just talking to the people who aren't here. Just hit the fast forward. There's like a little gear on the screen. You tap on that and it goes to speed, and then you can go whichever speed you want until you get to what you want to see. And there you have it. Okay, you want to do a set? I have a set. Okay, this feels like a restring, and sometimes, you know, I think even in warmer weather, I mean, let me see what it's strung with. Hard to tell. Look at the ends. Okay, so what they did was they just melted the ends to keep it from, I think, is that what happened? Or you strung? Oh, that's one. It's double strung, and it is, I can't tell if, you know, they kind of just melted the ends there to keep them from unraveling. It kind of looks like that a little. Yeah, on this one it does. So this is definitely a restring, because it needs maybe some warmth and being, you know, that string just needs to be flexed a little. It feels like that, you know, fishing line type. So this is very pretty. And it comes with a bracelet that needs stones, but it's a matching. So this one is definitely a match to that. But this needs stones. This probably needs less tension. I'm wondering if you can heat it up like with a hair dryer a little bit to get it to relax. And then I'm adding in these earrings. So I'll get you the measurements. So these earrings. These are close enough in pink, I think, to match with these. Let me put them on. So you can see how tight they are. Oh, Mr. Mailman came by. Let's do a starting bid on this entire set. It's got issues. So you get the bonus earrings, the bonus bracelet, and a necklace that's kind of strung slightly tight. I'll do a starting bid on the whole set, all 3 pieces. Starting bid will be $14 on all of it. So you've got, but look at that. Thank you, Pamela. It looks like all of them are there. You know, the middle larger beads, that when they graduate to smaller beads, they probably descend to the smaller ones, and then the earrings, which actually they're pretty cool because, you know, you have your, these have all the little nail heads there, and then they're hooked onto the, you know, open work metal underneath, and then they're applied to this. And then I didn't get you measurements, did I? Not that it matters much, I suppose, but this one's just missing some clear rhinestones. Clear rhinestones are easier to get a hold of than, or you can just, you know, work it and make a longer necklace, or however you want to design it. So the bracelet itself, 7 inches. I'm calling it 7 inches. Might be a little bit bigger. So you got that, and these guys. Total complete, all of that. Going once, going twice. Fair warning, sold. Yeah, I mean, but it's nice to have a lot of them, you know what I mean? Stuff to work with, you know. If you're like me, you know, your table's slanted and all your beads rolled out. or I don't know. It's always nice to have a lot to work with. So what do you do with them? Do you like recreate your own style of jewelry? Or do you craft them into, Christmas trees? Because I've seen that where they put the crystal all over the tree. That would look stunning with, the styrofoam, and then, yeah, that would look stunning with those pink. Oh my goodness. Or, I've got one customer takes my broken jewelry and makes these elaborate brooch pictures. It takes, an imagination, because you got to come up with some sort of a design to, work with all that. Oh, wow. That's lovely. I like that idea. So this is all funds. Yeah, so it sounds like you're going to be making some Christmas presents. I like homemade Christmas presents, or not homemade, but artisan style. I think homemade kind of, homemade's nice if you're making cookies. Okay, these are lovely. There is no clasp on this one. This is all silk knotted. And it's just like flows so nice. It's got good tension. Whoever did this knew what they were doing. And I'm sure that these beads came from a similar necklace. Like a double strand or triple strand. Very nice. Get a drop on it, pops over your head. This is upper length, I'm sure. This one's about 27.5 inches. Oh, you are? Awesome. Oh, I love it. I love it when people get creative. Yeah. And it's kind of nice because, I have a very small, well, in terms of YouTube, I'm like a micro seller. So, if you do like, let me put it this way, if you do like crafting videos and you put like out like 15-minute 20-minute videos on doing specific crafts or sales or things like that, you get out there more if you have if you're consistent. So then you get a better following. I'm trying to work on my consistency, but when you're a lot of stuff happened all in the same day. So starting on this one, I'm going to do 16 because it is so good. But like Wednesday. Was it Wednesday? I forget what day. It was earlier this week. Thank you, Heidi. In one day, my dog snapped apart my glasses, just trying to be a little a-hole. And then my washing machine went out. The motherboard, it's just over 2 years old. Let's see. Let's do sold. This is sold to Heidi. Thank you, Heidi. I know the drill. We'll do a build up until you get to 100, and then we'll ship. But anyway, all of a sudden an S-storm happened here in just terms of, and it's not horrible stuff. It's all repairable, and but like 3 things happened in one day, and which causes a domino effect because now I have to take my laundry across town for a whole month because I can't get the part for a month. For a whole month to do my laundry, just to wash. Heidi, thank you. Anyway, so I couldn't get enough videos up to boost my algorithm. That's kind of what my point was, you know. Okay, I'm gonna do these guys because they're just staring at me in the face. I had a video, most of these sold. So if you're interested in sterling silver pendants, I have had a special. It's $10 each or 3 for $25, and this is what I have left over. I have a moon glow. I have 6 left over. So, and I have this cute little kitty cat. I have this stone piece right there. It doesn't have a bail, so I can't really put it on there. I have this stone piece. And then I have 3 hearts. I have a yin and a yang heart, I suppose you'd call that. Those are all sterling. $10 each or 3 for $25. This one needs a bail. Okay. And this one needs a bail. Well, actually, it goes through there, the chain. So if you're interested in any of these for $10 each, they are sterling. $10 each or 3 for $25. Go close. I did do a video on this. You can think about it, and if you want to go see the video, this one actually has, I think, I'm missing CZ there. I've got replacement for that. I just got it in. Where did I put it? It was a whole little package. The little packages, they just tend to like get absorbed into the mess I have here. So I got to find those. I just got them yesterday. I think I'll do a pass on this one. Put these back in here. I'll hang on to these for a little while. Oh, you would? Okay, Heidi. So I'll replace that stone in there because I do have a 2mm I could put in there. So the cat and the moonstone. Those are good choices. Awesome. Thank you. Sold. Judy had a question. Way back where? Judy had a question. What was the question, Judy? Hi, Gina. How you doing? Oh, Judy, I don't want to miss your question. Judy had a question up here. I don't see a question. Going to take it apart. Yes, mix them with pearls. I am working on it. Okay, thank you. Where's your question? Judy had a question. Was it further back? Oh, do you have any of the panel bracelets that were costume? Yes, yes, I do, sweetheart. I do. Yes, I have a whole section of that. Oh, I don't want to mix those up. I'll put those away. Oh, yay. Oh, way. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Not feeling good is, especially in the summertime, well, anytime, is just, it's poopy. I will bring those forward, Judy. Let's see. This is Heidi. And this is $25 for all. Oh, and let me do stone. I gotta find those crystals I just got. I will find them. They're not far. And I think I put them. Oh, I know what I did. I put them in here. Look at this. These are not Swarovskis, but I've got all different sizes of crystal. Generic crystal is what I labeled it. So I'll do that. Replace. Okay, great. Thank you. All right, let me get those bracelets. Set this stuff aside. Oh my goodness. Yes, here they are. And Pamela, if you want to let me know if there's a specific color you want in AB, I can mix it up a little. Not my goal here. That's my goal. All right. Okay, so I have this filigree one. Oh boy, I think I put a price on this one. Where did I put the price on this? I have prices on these guys. All right, I've got that one. Let me know if there's anything that catches your eye here as far as panel bracelet goes. Panel bracelets go. This one. This pretty jade one. I have this one, but I got to search for the earrings. This is acrylic. I have this one. Okay, it's getting. I have this one. Price, please. Okay. Don't have this one written down. Let's just do a starting bid. I'll get you a size. Here's the condition. As such, it looks like a little Dutch scene or Hollandy. Starting bid on this one. I will start this one out at $18. And let me get you a measurement. Seven and three, maybe 7.5. Thank you, Judy. Oh, let's make sure it works, right? I always like to make sure things work. Like so. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, it is a good price because, you know, I try and pass on some of my savings, or a lot of, you know, I try to make it worth your while. And that might be maybe, what, 800 or something. It's not magnetic, but I think it's partially silver. Looks like it. It's not marked. This one, sorry. Hmm. I'm looking this one up. Let me get a. I was actually organized last week, and now I can't read my own notes. Isn't that awful? 7 inches. Where is it? Gold, tin, oval, jade, panel, ringlet, nautical charm. I have a price on this one. I think, well, Gina, well, I'll let Gina speak for herself if she's interested in, she can certainly put her information here. Okay, so this one, let's just, I'll put a price out there. I can't, it has the intaglio on it. Just one more glance at my list here. You think I would just put intaglio, at least. All right, let's see what this one is. Let's just put a price in here. I'll do a starting bid of 22 on this one. $22 starting bid. Beautiful. This one, this one's in excellent condition. And those are I mean, you could see the green. You can't see it from your side, but I wish I had kind of a little bit of a pin light so I can just show you that. But then it's got the glass. This almost looks like an unsigned designer piece. Maybe from the 60s. It is costume. Totally costume. Okay. All right, let me do some more ABs or necklaces that I have out here. If you just got here, just make a request. I can see what I can find for you. All right. Somebody actually, this looks like a recreation. Very nice one. It's very long. Green? Green. Let me check. Green AB. Let's what I got here. Oh, this is heavy. I don't think I have green. But it can't hurt to look, right? The only green I have is a pair of earrings, I think. Which isn't that, I mean, these are not marked and they do have some wear on the back, but they're nicely made. So there's the backs, which kind of stinks because, you know, they got makeup on it, or, you know, but they do secure nicely. Let me put them on here. But these are the only greens I see in here. I bet I need to look for green. But I do have those. I'm also looking for a brooch, but let me put a starting bid on these. We'll do a condition, you know, starting bid will be $6 on those guys. I mean, if you're looking for vintage beads, there you go. Yeah, that's it. No other green. At least I found some green. But yeah, the metal condition's not that great. And if you're taking it apart anyway, that shouldn't, you know, matter, but the backs, these are nice condition, so it definitely has to do with, you know, chemical reaction. All right, I'm going to pass on those. Just going to put a 6 on here, in the corner. Maybe use the bag later. Hi, Casa. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, hit the like button, subscribe. I go on once a week live. We have other resellers in here. Gina Gay sells jewelry. She's my mod, so you can click on her link, and she goes on at least once a week. So yeah, welcome. And yeah, I mean, you can rewatch this. You can contact me, jandapanda@comcast.net. We love it. We love new members here. Okay, big chunk. Does this interest anyone? This is fabulous. The big chunk. Big color chunk. All right. Let's see, it's 1:19. I think in about 10 minutes, I'm just going to do buy it now, but we'll do a starting bid $12 on this one. This is so cool. It's acrylic, and it is oh, this is 8 inches, but I can see why, because of these big chunkers. Yeah. And it'll be a little bit loose, but I wear 7, so it's most likely because these have big chunks. I write pass on just so that you can decide if you want to, you know, buy it as a buy it now or make an offer. It's all good. Ooh, I have a beautiful bars piece here that I didn't think was sterling, and it is. So this, will, oops, that's the wrong price. And everything that's passed, I do have separated. So if you want me to come back to something, I will. All right. Oh, this beautiful bicone piece. I love this. This one doesn't look like it's been restrung at all. Oh no, it's just a reflection. Oh wow, classy, classy, glassy. And I love the finishes on it. There is no rhinestones on the joiner bars here. Beautiful piece of vintage. This goes up to 16 inches. Yeah, Casa, if you, Casa, I should pronounce it correctly, Casa, if you wanted to, purchase anything, just send me an email. Write YouTube in caps in the subject line so that, because I've gotten a lot of spam, which I'm getting corrected. Or if you have any questions. I'll do a starting bid on this one. 22. Oh, I didn't show you guys. Oh my gosh. I gotta show you this one, next one. Just got it in yesterday. Thank you, Pamela. This is an excellent shape. And I love the finish, and this is a good indicator that this is all intact. I love this one. The bicone and all that. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Pamela. Thank you, thank you. Oh, you know what? That happens, and you're not the only one. I'm wondering, sometimes if you leave and come back, or shut your phone down and then come back, I don't know. Sometimes it happens. I do get, I'll try and speak louder. But if you're already at max volume, or if you're on your earphone, or on earphones, speak, Jeanette. Anyway, well, thank you very much, Pamela. Put that away. But sometimes it just, because some people, we'll take a poll. Let's see if there's anybody who's having trouble hearing me. Yeah, go out and come back, see if that works. Sometimes I may need to get a microphone or an earphone. I haven't needed it for a while, but this is not the first time that's come up. So please, yeah, let me know if you can't hear me well. I can certainly help out in that regard, or try to. This is sterling silver. It says so, but I looked it up. I didn't realize that this was a designer piece until I was actually trying to price these out. This one says Bars, Thailand, 925. So it kind of makes me question what these are made of. They're beautiful. I don't know. I mean, they feel like stone, but I don't know if it's dyed howlite. But it's beautiful. If it is dyed howlite, they did a great job. And here's that So this one I was surprised when I went to do the research, and I have to appreciate Judy for that because she wanted me to give her some prices on a lot. So it kind of let me do the background on all these pieces. So thank you. This one has a toggle and it is 9 inches, but there's a reason for it. You got to be able to grab onto that toggle, and you have to be able to, well, and the stones take up some space. So if I did a toggle on that and put it on I think it might give me a different measurement. Anyway, so I'm going to do on this one, the bars. Oh, okay. I'll do starting bid on this one. I'll put this down for 38. If you know, you know. And here is, see where it sits now with the beads? It's sitting at 7.5. Because the beads kind of take a big chunk of space. But yeah, I mean, feel free to honestly take a screenshot, look it up. If this is something that appeals to you, if this is something that you like, this is a really great price for this. I did have it for 40, but we can do a pass or you can make an offer. All good. Where's my, oh, here they are. Let me know if there's any, I've got these bracelets out I showed earlier. One's this multicolored jade. Let me put that in. I'll do a jade. Starting bid will be, where's the jade? It is not sterling. It's just in really good condition. So different colors of jade and such. Starting bid on that is 16. This is silver over brass, and it's glass. And this one is, where is it? Brass and glass. Brass and glass. Starting bid is, I'll do 18 on the brass and glass, 16 on the jade. It's really pretty. All different colors of jade. There's no marks, but it does have, let me get you some measurements. The brass and glass is adjustable toggle. The jade one with a safety, it's about 7 and a half, maybe. It does have a safety. What's going on? Work? Okay, we might have a problem with this one. Why do I have a problem with you? This one might be a problem. Oh no, it's on. It's on. We have, okay, so this one, get you a measurement, 7.5-ish, between 7 1/4, 7.5 on that one. And on the brass and glass, this one was 16. So there's 16 on that one. And then the brass and glass, the size is, and it's kind of a panel. It has these it's all gorgeous, all beautiful jewelry. So, and it does have 3 different sizes, and it is, first size is actually 5 3/4, 6 1/2, and maybe under 7. But can I get it on mine? Yeah, this I can do on the last link. The problem is like on these toggles, you need to have some sort of slack to be able to grab. Well, anyway, you get the idea. I can put it on. But that's pretty. So 16 and 18. We can do a pass. Alrighty. Okay, let's clear this up. Let's get everybody. Okay, let me know if you want me to put up any other bracelets. I did do a video on the bracelets, and I did research some pricing. I have Lily Pulitzer. This one actually has a name on it. I think it says, I'm not sure, it looks like maybe serpentine or something like that. Anyway. This one says Catherine with a Y. Okay, it starts with, okay, the Catherine one. And it is, I believe, I think it's gold plated. If you're interested in Catherine, I will look that up for you. And Lily Pulitzer, got Lily Pulitzer for $18, maybe from 2000, right there. It's a big girl. Yeah, I think you did. Somebody mentioned it. If you go out and come back in, that, yeah, maybe that will help. So anyway, I put Lily in the bag because she's, you know, like new condition. Okay. Let's do this one. This is fun. The gold one that pulls out. The Catherine one that says Catherine. The gold one that pulls out. This one? I'm not quite sure. How much is the gold one that pulls out? I do have a Kate Spade. Is it the Catherine? Trying to figure out what, or is it something that I already passed on? Slides out. Is it any of the ones that I passed on? The one that slides out. You're thinking of a bangle? I'm not sure which one you mean. Is it this one? That one doesn't slide. Is it this one? I think it might be. Might be this one. Yes, maybe that's what you're thinking of. You're not so much trouble. This one is 1/20th 12 karat gold, 12 karat FM company. And what did I have Catherine at? I mean, it is. It's kind of it's kind of like, you got to type in something, right? And then Catherine. Oh, yeah, this is going to be the melt payout. Because it is specific Catherine. And it's Catherine on the inside. And it's old. Look at that. It's fantastic. And Catherine is a common name. And it's standard fit. But look in this side, it's got all that beautiful scroll work. It's in really good shape. Okay, let's do a starting bid. Starting bid is going to be 16, and it's basically for the value of the pretty much the gold that's in it. There's not much because it is a plate, but it is in good shape. Needs a polish. That would polish up beautifully. Judy's in at 16. And some people might know Catherine. It's K with a Y. And I think it's lovely that it's also inscribed on the inside. So I'm not sad about this one at all, because the condition is so good. Going once, going twice, fair warning. Sold to Miss Judy. Yeah, never feel bad about trying to explain something. It's okay. Judy. Thank you so much, Judy. Yeah, when things are really specific, but lovely, And some people actually, you're so sweet. Somebody actually they collect inscribed pieces. And these, types of pieces, especially from way back, tend to have more value as far as even what the metal is worth. So it's always nice to have those. And you might know a Catherine. I don't know. And you don't need to share any of that with me. If you want to. Okay, this has a closure. Get back to this one. This Aurora Borealis. Lobster claw closure, so contemporary closure, which makes me think that this is a remake. Let me put this stuff away. Oh, yay, FedEx just dropped something off. All right. This one has a 31-inch drop. Really pretty. Starting bid is going to be 12. There's more seed beads, I think. There might be some green on here. I don't know. Starting bid's $12 on this. Let me look and see. I wouldn't call those green, but they're really reflective of green. And there's plenty of seed beads to use as spacers, or just wear it like it is. I mean, it is lovely. I like whoever did this, they kind of modernized. Thank you, Heidi. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty, and it feels so nice. It feels super nice. And yes, you can triple it. No worries. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Oh, here they are. Okay. I gotta do something here. Okay. Oh, these bracelets. So if there's anything else in bracelets, I have them right here. So just go ahead and ask if you need something. And this is for Heidi. Make some room here. Thank you, Miss Heidi. Fun jewelry, some fun projects coming up. People are starting to talk about Christmas, and it kind of just like I go, oh, really? But I guess it's important to talk about Christmas. And you know, who wants to run around last minute finding something for somebody? If you see something that you think somebody might like for Christmas, but now is an opportunity to get it. It's just remembering to pull it out and give it to him for Christmas. It's almost like you have to write on your calendar, don't forget the Christmas present stored under the bed. You know? So you don't double buy. Okay. Anything else? I can just, here's a beautiful brass jingly piece. This is jingly. I like this one. It looks, like from tribal almost. Starting bid. This is fun. Yeah, it's kind of clinkety. Clinkety. Could be Middle Eastern, Thailand. It has these kinds of little beads. Thank you, Heidi. I mean, you could polish it. I kind of like it this way. Just fun. Total fun. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Heidi. I have 15 minutes to go, folks, so don't hesitate to ask for anything. I'm going to start my pass. I'll just kind of briefly go, there's not a lot, go through the pass pile. If there's something that you've seen on my previous videos, speak up, make a request, or if you want me to start, or start pulling out something like that. I do have some, I think this is Coro. I don't know. I can pull this set out. We can look at that. I have these great acrylics. So yeah, just don't hesitate. $12 to Heidi. Thank you. And I'll probably invoice today since, and I'll give you a couple of days to. I know, Pamela. It looks like that's something you can do. Just put a big hook on it, and hook it onto one of the ends. I like that idea. Expand your mind. Okay, let me put these away. Earrings. All right. Yeah, there's some in here. I have things in here I haven't even opened. Here's a lovely, lovely necklace. I forget how much I paid for it, but it looks cute. This has actually got green rhinestones in it. I don't remember how much I paid for this. I didn't write it down. I'm not, it's a brooch. I don't know that this chain is appropriate for this. But then it's got that beautiful rhinestone in the center. Let me make sure that there is no problems. There's a lot to look at here. It does have green rhinestones in there that are glued in. I just want to make sure there's nothing missing. I don't think so. There's no mark. But man, that's a sturdy veil. Rollover clasp right here. And then this necklace, which is, they used a vintage necklace. Let me see if it's marked. No marks. Let's see if this one, I don't know, it is kind of pretty. You measure it. Let me put in a starting bid. Error, try again. What the heck happened? Oh, you can? You're not the first one, Sherry. Oh, I'm sorry, Sherry. Some people, I mean, you're not the only one that's complained about it. Another person in the show, others can hear me fine, so I don't know. It could be a YouTube issue. You know, sometimes it helps to check the updates on your app if you have that, if you need to do that. I don't know what else to tell you, because it's, I mean, I don't suggest putting up on high volume. So anyway, so let's do a starting bid. Starting, I got an error message. So what the heck? Let's see, starting bid. Okay, there we go. Starting bid's 12 on this brooch pendant with a chain. It looks like it's on a length. I'll try, but I mean, what if you forget to, you know, turn your volume down, then next time you turn your TV on, it like blasts you into the street. Okay, so 8.5-inch drop on that one, so that's a 17-inch chain right there. That's really nice. But yeah, you can remind me to speak up. I'll try and remember to be like in the chat. SB means starting bid, BIN means buy it now. So kind of not being able to hear, it does kind of put you at a disadvantage a little bit, but these are all tips and tricks. Oh, I was going to show you guys something. All right. Look at here. I got this one. This was a dirty mess. I literally washed. I took actually I took the pendant off. It comes off. And I took this cleaner. It's called Safely Universal Cleaner Bright. Okay. I took this, sprayed it on this right here, got, just kind of scrubbed it in there and rinsed it off and dried it thoroughly and put it back on. So this looks like a Lee Sands to me. It's not marked. Lee Sands did not mark a lot of the jewelry. Some of them you can find a Lee Sands. It's always important to check out how the clasps are done. And then this one, this is a monster. Look at how cute that is. You could pop it over your head. So if anybody's interested in either of these, I mean, this is quite the statement. I can see wearing, maybe like a tank black LBD, just a tank jersey tank LBD, with maybe a scoop collar, and just put this on and you'd just be like rocking the birds. Yeah, that's fantastic. So if you want me to put these up, I will this show, but I just love these inlaid shell pieces. Not mad at them at all. That business. So there she is. And then there's this one. So yeah, let me know if you want me to put these up. I will. Definitely a beach vibe. All right, let's do a recap and announcements if anybody has any. I'm not going to be on, thank you, Pamela. I'm not going to be on tomorrow. I will, because I do Saturdays frequently, I have the ability, like maybe I might be on a Monday morning. Monday mornings are great for me to come on, just, in, jeans and a t-shirt. Last week I had a chit chat, but I sold one thing, and but it wasn't. I didn't put up a lot. I think I was just talking because I had never been on a Monday morning before. So there's that. So that might be one of my consistent days. I'm hoping to do that again this Monday. So let's do the recap, and then we can go enjoy the rest of our Saturday. If you're out in the sun, you can go to the beach, or you can go to the lake, or you can go, I don't know, backyard. Okay, this is the pass. These were all passed on. If you want to make an offer, you certainly can. I picked some of these. And there's not much here, so we've got some time. This is the one I had for 32. This is, oh, yay, me too. Is there, I don't even know. It was kind of slow this morning because, not people are used to me being on a Saturday at noon. So it got off to a slow start, but people started, coming on in. If it's better for me to come on at 1 on a Saturday, I can certainly do that. So this one I had for 32. This is strung on a chain. Buy it now for a best offer. Strung on a chain, beautiful piece, 32. But yeah, let me know what you think. Condition was an issue with these green earrings, but they are green ABs, and I have these as a buy it now for $6. These have a nice snap to them. The condition is everything. The Bars bracelet, sterling silver and stone. Yeah, I flip-flop because it depends. My daughter, she's getting married, so there's all this, there's things that need to be done for the wedding, and so sometimes I have to give up a Saturday, or I have to give up a Sunday. So I'd like to do the, opposite. Okay, so this I have for $38, sterling silver bar stone, 38. Amazon Canadian. These are acrylic, but some of them glow. This one I have for $14. Kind of as if King Tut went to a rave kind of look. 14. That's just fun. Jewelry's fun, right? This is blue, long blue one. I had $14 on this one. On the blue, and there is a slight AB coating on that. I'm sure they didn't want to take away from the blues of those beads. So, and you can type in a price, and I'll just pull all the ones that are like $14, or you can type in what you want. This I have for 16. And I will effect a repair on it. It does have the safety chain. That, by repair, I just mean, oh yeah, the storms. You need to be safe. Just, make sure you got your batteries, your candles, that kind of thing. Just, and then someplace safe for you and, and whoever's there with you and the puppy. So, yeah. You go take care of your things. All right, so this one I have 16. Yeah. Always make sure you have a good, healthy supply of batteries. I know we go through our, bad weather states of emergencies here. This one I have for 12, this chunky. Okay, well, as long as you have power, just reserve your battery power if you're using your phone. Okay, please. Don't. And make sure you have access to news and how to, get out of an area. What's going on here? I just want to make sure no one's trying to get a hold of me. Okay, that's fine. So this I have for 12. Yeah. Weather is not, sometimes it's not for the faint of heart. I mean, you're dealing with maybe tornadoes or flash floods or, hailstorms, horrible snowstorms. Not now, of course, but this panel was 18. This jade piece was 16. Anyway, one last piece to show you in the past pile here, and I'll keep it here on my desk for a little while. But this great piece right here, $22 for this vintage. This has got some weight to it, but it's really decent and it's very smooth and comfortable. But this was 22. So let me know. You can always email me. Just make sure you put YouTube in caps in the subject line. And that way I won't delete it, mass delete it. Because I've been inundated with, what is it? 2 days ago I had over 2,500 emails, spam emails in my email box. Fortunately, I was able to, not delete important ones. You just have to, you've got to be careful. And I'm sure I opened an email. I didn't hit a link, but I'm sure I opened an email that opened the floodgates. Anyway, well, I'm going to head out. Thank you guys for being here. I totally appreciate everything. And thanks for you guys for coming in and saying hi. Sherry Berry and Casa and Pamela and Judy and Gina and Heidi. I don't want to miss anybody else, but thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you. And I'll be seeing you this week because I really want to start coming on Monday mornings just to either say hi, sell some pieces, just to, we can talk about stuff if you want, but and mostly for selling jewelry, but I just like to make sure that we stay connected. Anyway, it's all about connection. All right, I will see you guys later. Thanks.